If you're thinking about moving to Greenville, South Carolina, hold up. Before you do or even pack your bags, there are 10 realities you need to know before moving here. So reality one is Greenville is exploding with growth. And it's one of those things that with all the construction, the new business, and things that are coming into play, which has transformed Greenville, especially downtown Greenville, over the last 15 years. I can remember what it was like 20 and even 30 years ago, as it's come quite a long way. Some of the negatives, however, though, of course, are going to be, price increases, even more traffic, a little bit of congestion here and there, but we are still considered a small city with big city infrastructure. We are not New York City. We are not LA. Both prices and property taxes can prove that. So reality two is that downtown Greenville is the heartbeat of both the county and the city, with all of its live music, plenty of restaurants, shopping, festivals galore. The downside is sometimes it can be crowded, and with all the activities and things there are to do downtown, it can become an expensive weekend quickly. So for example, the TD Farmers Market that takes place down here every Saturday from May to October is an example of some of the homegrown things that take place here. A lot of people come out for it, and many of the local municipalities within the county also have their own version of the same thing on Saturdays and Sundays as well, if you want to keep things local, if you live on the outskirts of Greenville. And reality three is the food scene here is legit. With over 1,000 restaurants within the county, there are well over 300 right here in and around Main Street in downtown Greenville. So there's plenty to eat, plenty to do, although you will get addicted. So reality number four pertains to that of jobs, which are very strong here. However, many are specific, but we do have anchor companies like BMW, Michelin, Prisma Health, and plenty of other logistics and tech companies as well. The reality check to this is, however, though, if your career is niche, you may need remote work or have to commute to and from work. I would also mention that we have a number of other sites regarding remote work or offsite if you wanted rentable office space. There are spaces such as Flywheel or Opus if you're in need of a virtual office. Now, reality number five, this pertains to housing. Housing is still very hot here, with South Carolina being arguably the #1 state to move to right now for a number of reasons. The median house prices tend to stay around $320,000 and climbing, but with popular areas like Five Forks and Simpsonville, as well as even Travelers Rest, the growth that each of those are seeing continues to provoke higher and higher housing prices. As it steadily grows, we are seeing other growth as well, whether it be different businesses and things like that in the immediate area. Now, the reality check here, it is still cheaper than places like Charlotte and Atlanta, but the competition continues to be fierce in the more desirable parts of town. Now, reality six, schools are a mixed bag. You definitely want to do your research, see where and which schools are going to be a good fit for you and your family. Being the largest district in the state, some schools are definitely highly rated and some are not. We do have some phenomenal schools here for all ages. It's just highly recommended that you do your research. And again, the reality check to this one is the school zone research is an absolute must. If you choose your location solely based off the location of the home, chances are it'll be a decent school. But if you're looking for the best or the best fit, you must do your research ahead of time. Now, reality number seven, outdoor life is literally everywhere. Much of what you see across this YouTube channel is about the lifestyle of Greenvillians. Now, places like Paris Mountain or Swamp Rabbit Trail, which you hear much of, as well as slightly more distant places outside of town like Lake Kiwi and even Lake Hartwell, offer an endless and never-ending amount of activities, extracurricular, water sports, and completely different lifestyle, but it is at your fingertips. Now, the reality check to that is that summers here are both hot and humid. Winters tend to be damp and chilly. Next up, reality number 8, and a follow-up to the prior. The weather here is what we call Carolina weird. We have hot summers, mild winters, the random ice storms, the occasional dusting of snow, and of course the pollen explosion in the spring. So our reality check with this, generally consensus is that of seasonal allergies can be brutal at times here, but typically short-lived. Now next up, reality 9 is the Southern charm, which is quite real. We have plenty of friendly people who are community oriented. There's a heavy church presence here, and a quick reality check to all this is that if you're from up north, the pace may feel slower than you're used to. Now reality number 10, Greenville feels like home. Whether you're born and raised here or you have relocated here, the balance of small town charm and big city amenities make all feel welcome, and it is quite often typically hard for most to leave. The reality check to the latter is the secret is out. Growth is not slow, and in fact we continue to grow at a faster and faster rate, and one of the many reasons why Greenville will continue to thrive for at least the next 5 years or so. So we're here at the Grand Mohican right here in Falls Park, just off of Main Street. It is an awesome luxury hotel rooted in nature and history. Rooms ranging from $250 to $800 a night. So that's the 10 realities of living in Greenville. Some of them you'll love and some you will have to adjust to, but all of them matter if you're thinking of moving here. My information is below, and be sure to subscribe for future videos of all things Greenville.